Hello, welcome to the video. This is me doing a OC tour for my 800 subscriber special now because I first made this, my 700 subscriber special, like in June, okay? It's currently freaking September. So, I need to get on this. I've been procrastinating. I made the whole thing, and I was in the middle of editing it too, and I have to just do a voiceover at the end of the video for the actual project I made for this. But since I love procrastinating and it's September now, it's been like 3 months or something, so I need to do like a big update and stuff. I don't want to watch where I left off. I don't want to redo it. I'm just going to add a fat clip at the beginning of the video right now, and it's gonna be fine. So thank you so much, guys, still for 800 subscribers. I can't believe I have 800 because I barely posted because I don't know why. I'm barely posted, and it's just awesome. I have so many. Okay, I'm just gonna do random like OC drawing update. I don't really draw my OCs very much, and I don't know where I left off. So we're just gonna go here. So I did the piano tile trend here. He's got little arms and he can play the piano. I'm pretty sure he can play the piano in his lore too. And then I made this, like, this thing here, which, oh, hold on, I missed something. Sorry. Oh, well, this one was my two OCs, Seraphina and Rowan. This is a tutorial I made for this one because somebody asked. And yes. So yeah, and then you move these around, and you can switch them around and stuff, which is cool. I did some art attacks here, a lot of attacks. Did some realistic drawings. Okay, so I saw this art piece I had saved a while ago, that was like this one person's art style, and they did a big like this of like eyes and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, I do that with my OC's eyes because I can do that. For one, their art style is so hard to recreate, and I also gave up. So like 10 different times I got here, and as far as I got, and we're not doing the rest of them. We only have Atlas, Liam, and Sky. Sky doesn't have no skin color because I don't have any skin colors. I also got really bored at my dad's house because my phone like shut off and just like wouldn't let me get in. It was really special, but it's not important. So I got bored and I made this animation here. She just spins around in a circle, and there's 8 frames. The first animation I've ever done, and it took forever and a half, but it turned out really cool. So yeah. And then I don't think I have any more characters. Yeah, I think that's all I have so far. Anyways, continue on with the video, and please enjoy, I hope. Hello, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to show off all my OCs and talk about my OCs and stuff, my characters, and voice reveal. Oh, also make like a big drawing. I already made that. I'm going to see that later on in the video. But this is all in a celebration of hitting 700 subscribers, which is insane. Like, really insane. Thank you guys so much. I cannot believe how much subscribers I have now. That's like actually insane. Anyways, so I have 8 OCs. I got 8 of them, and I think so. They're all in here. Not all of them. Almost all of them are in this one because this is where I started drawing them. Hold on. So how I started with is I would do like the drawings, and then I would like jot down random things about them. Yeah, I don't think that they started from this though. I'm pretty sure they started as like math doodles I made like in here. So well, this is actually my junk journal. I haven't really talked about this yet, but it's like my journal started like 2 years ago. I kind of stopped journaling, to be honest, but it's very fat, and that's why. Also, I don't really want to anymore. But I have math doodles I glued in here, so I'm gonna look for those real quick. Okay, so I found the doodles I was looking for, so I'm gonna do one character at a time. So first, we're gonna talk about Rowan, which is this one right here. This one, she is like a scorpion devil, is what I like made her, but she isn't like, she doesn't look like a scorpion, but that's fine. Here's some more doodles of her. She is 15, and she is dating Seraphine, which is right here. She is an angel and also gender fluid. She's polysexual, by the way. She's a she/her. Then yeah, I have some songs that was like representing her a little bit, and yeah, here's some more doodles of her. These 3 here. Her tail, that's what that is. And then here is a drawing of her. I don't really like it very much, but whatever. Then I think that's all I have in. Okay, next we are going to look at her original notes I have, because I actually wrote down most of my OC's like information way clearer and more better to read in my other sketchbook. But so here's like a drawing of her. She usually like wears gloves, and she always wears chokers like all the time. Yeah, so here's just some drawings. This is like what her body looks like, and lots of information. She actually has multiple siblings, and she is a very independent person and has anger issues for sure. She's also pretty short. She likes to collect keychains though, which is pretty cool. Her birthday is August 13th, and these are just some qualities I gave her right here. Probably pretty hard to read because I kind of just scratched that down. Here's some more drawings of her. Her personality type is the commander, or I forget what the letters are. Hold on. Here's our color palette over here. I haven't looked at that in a while. Here's another drawing down here. This is my other OC, so don't mind that. Some more information. She also really likes Hatsune Miku, and she loves spicy food for sure. Oh, and I completely forgot to mention that in the world the Almeosis live in, they have like powers and like stuff. So her powers, Rowan, is fire, so she can do lots of fun fire things. And that's why, and everyone has a mark on their hand and a mark on their face. It's kind of just like a darker color than their skin, slightly, you know, kind of like a freckle. But yeah. Okay, so the next sketchbook that I'm gonna look at is a sketchbook from like 2023 and 4, I'm pretty sure, is how old this is. I honestly don't draw my OCs very much, so there's not gonna be too many drawings, but I've had them for so long that I actually have enough that I can actually like show them off a little bit. Oh, here is the magic I was talking about. I actually made this magical system a while ago. I just applied to my OCs. So these are all the different kinds of magic you can have. Don't mind the random drawing there. So that's part 2 apparently. Hold on. And this is another part. Some of the drawings are pretty light. I originally made markings that go into everyone's hands, but I think I just started winging it because I kind of forgot about this, to be honest. Okay, here is a drawing of her right here. I don't like this very much, if I'm being honest, but whatever. I think I also did like a meme trend thing that I never posted because I didn't know how to count the time, but it's just her and Seraphine like talking back and forth. It's fine. I don't like it very much, but whatever. Okay, here's another drawing I found of her. Kind of forgot I drew this. She looks funky. Yeah. Okay, so I did this like drawing challenge. I don't remember how long it was, but I did it last summer, and one of the prompts was fire. So I drew Rowan using her fire magic. She usually don't wear an outfit like that, but like I kind of forgot about that. She doesn't really like that outfit, but it's fine because it's very comfortable, I bet. Okay, so this is a craft I did. I haven't finished all of it yet, but it says files and then all these pieces of paper in here. Each one has all the information about the OC on this piece of paper here. See, this one's Atlas. He doesn't have too much information. But yeah, I don't have all of them. I have most of them though because I'm not like actively trying to finish it. I also have some little like handwriting things, like what the handwriting looks like. Because I was doing craft, like a DIY craft thing. I don't know if I have Rowan's, but I have a couple of them. And then on this back page, I drew them all like in an attempt of chibi. See, there. So like, there's Callista, that's Leela, that's Seraphine. I think that's Neptune. I'm not sure who that is. I forgot. Then this is Sky, Liam, Rowan. Hold on, let me get that out of the way. And then this is Neptune. So this is Atlas. I don't know why he's saying upside down. Maybe he's just weird. Okay, so this is her reference page, but I kind of just forgot that like it's supposed to be an actual good reference. So I rarely actually use this reference, but it's just like a bunch of different expressions and what she looks like. Obviously, got her favorite Squishmallow up here. Yeah, she likes to wear pretty, like, revealing clothes, which kind of, her family doesn't really agree with, like, at all, so they kind of have this, like, tension. So she doesn't have that great of a relationship with her family, honestly. Yeah. Okay, so I did a while ago, hold on, sorry, this book is actually so annoying, of all their heights. It was kind of hard to do, so it's not, I don't know how accurate it is because it was frustrating, but I've only OCs. Rowan is this one right here. They got Seraphine, Liam, Callista, Leela, Atlas, Neptune, and Sky. I changed her markings, Sky, in the end, because, like, her cheeks look, like, sunken, and she's not, like, deathly. She's just, I kind of forgot her markings, so I just made one up, I think is what happened. Okay, so that's all the drawings I have in this sketchbook. I actually noticed, like, the other week that I've barely drawn, like, any of my OCs. Like, I think I'm, like, 80 pages in the sketchbook, and yeah, I haven't drawn much. But I did a drawing towards the beginning here of all of them, except Neptune, because I didn't want to draw him, and I was really overdrawing on my OCs, so yeah, he didn't get drawn. He's supposed to be right here. Maybe I'll draw him later on if I feel like it. But Rowan's right here. Seraphine, I like how she looks in this picture. She's so cute. But yeah, I don't have all my other OCs here. I have like these plastic protectors because my thing smudges. But yeah. Okay, I think this is like the only other drawing I have in the sketchbook of her, but I'm gonna put this in here. Oops. So this is Rowan and Seraphine again. I draw them interacting so much. I just realized, like, maybe I should start drawing them, like, with her other friends. But I didn't even mention that. But all of the other 8 OCs, or 7 OCs, they're all, like, in a big friend group. That's literally the only story I had. It's just they're all in a big friend group and they're happy and everything's great, which is an awesome story. Totally not boring, but I don't really care. So yeah, I think that's all I have of Rowan. I'm sorry, I don't think I'm gonna talk about, like, the OCs, like, in depth too much because I developed their personalities a lot, and I don't know if anyone actually wants to hear me yap about that, so I talk a lot, so the video's probably gonna be, like, super long. But that's all I have of Rowan, so next we are gonna move on to Seraphine, since I talk about them so much. Okay. So, I already said that drawing of Seraphine, the Seraphine obviously, and then I kind of forgot, but I also made more designs of each of the, like, elements and stuff in, like, magic things, because I was really bored in math class. Like, I swear, math class is so boring, I swear. Okay, so I had, like, a random burst of inspiration, like, a year or two ago, so I drew Seraphine and, like, a weird angle. My attempt. I probably could do better now, I hope, because this drawing is just okay, in my opinion. But, yeah, I think that's all the ones I have for Seraphine doodles. I definitely have a lot more doodles that I need to glue into my journal, but as I said earlier, I don't really want to journal anymore. Okay, so for the longest time, like, Seraphine barely had a personality, and it was literally just this, but I think, like, a month or two ago, I, like, went through and, like, wrote a bunch of actual information about them. But yeah, so that's their body type and, like, just a regular drawing. That's their marking. They are very quiet, kind of airheaded, but also, like, sociable, too. Very structured, well controlled, very likable, positive. She has been bullied in the past, but she does do karate. I haven't decided what kind of karate yet. I had originally it was Sanshin, but I didn't like that, so I changed it. Anyways, they are also albino too, so they're very pale and have like really light blonde hair. But she also has like a grunge aesthetic, which is really cool because it like complements her tones and stuff. So that's really cool. I like it a lot. Yeah. As I said earlier, I already showed these two here, so I guess it's not really like anything new. Okay, sadly enough, that's literally all the drawings I have in here. I thought I had a lot more. But, so Seraphine, his dad, I mean, actually, like, left them, like, when she was pretty young, so that was, like, really devastating for their family. She also has an older sister. But, so her mom kind of, like, in the last couple of years, kind of left them, too. Like, she just ran away. I haven't actually developed that 100% yet, but her older sister takes care of her. Here's a drawing of Seraphine. So that's, like, really depressing, but it's really cool because her older sister's really cool. I haven't made her design yet, but I already have part of her personality. She's very hardworking, for sure. Okay, so here is Seraphine's reference page, but same thing with Rowan's. I like to use the original doodles I had, so got her down here. So her hands and feet are like a dark gray color, and they like fade, you know. So she doesn't have robotic arms; it's just her skin color. So she has light magic, so she can produce light. She also really loves dinosaurs, like a lot. That's like her favorite thing ever. Here's telling of her and turtles. She likes turtles, but dinosaurs are way cooler. She always keeps like bandages on her like wrists and ankles because, well, her wrists is because she used to self-harm, but she's over that and she just prefers to do that or keep it covered because yeah. So here's like I did. It wasn't actually on time, but whatever. So I got Seraphine hanging over here, chilling like a villain. Then I think that's all I have for Seraphine once again. Okay, I lied. I forgot. I have more drawings of him. Okay, so I already posted a video about this, but it was just like a thing I thought of. So it's like, you want to fight? Yeah, sure. And it's like, oh, he's so cool. Wow. And then she gets punched. Lightly, of course. But, you know, because she's goofy like that. Okay, so here is Seraphine. Again, I was doing Draw Your Scene, this outfit thing. I have a lot more to draw. I just ran out of room. So she's wearing like a neon cat thing. Neon. I don't know how to say it. And then I have like a bunch of art fight things. Oh, yeah. And then this drawing over here, of course. Oh, I also made like playlists and sorry, Pinterest boards for all of them too, which is really cool. I have so much information on them. I really wish I could like to write though. That'd be nice. I just found another Seraphine doodle. I don't think I showed this one, but it's like Seraphine looking up. Okay, so the next OC we're gonna look at is Atlas. He has a lot of doodles in here in my math stuff. Not as much as Liam. I really like to draw Liam. Sorry if like none of this is actually coherent. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so Atlas originally had white hair. Stop it. Okay. Oh, drawing right here. That's what he originally looked like. Yeah, I don't really remember how I came up with him, to be honest. But I changed his hair later on. I know that. Okay, here's a drawing I did. I really like how this drawing turned out, to be honest. His hair actually looks cute in these pictures. In the silly version. Yeah. Again, also, originally had swirls in his hand. I don't know what freaking hand markings I gave him. I am so bad at remembering what, like, markings I give my characters. Like, seriously. Okay, so this is, his page here. Drawing of him. You know, that's what hand marking I gave him. Yeah, another one, I guess. Some characteristics. He is an ISFP, is what he is, which is an adventurer. He is very persistent, witty, stubborn, courageous, very dedicated, defiant, crafty, very flexible. He likes to paint and cook. He plays the drums and bass guitar, which is pretty cool. He has electric powers, like electricity, and that's actually like a super rare power type for this universe I made. So he's pretty cool. I like him. His like markings like on his hand and like his horns grow purple when he's like using a lot of it, you know, and also face markings too. So I made another page for him because I didn't have much. So here's just some random things. Some bands he likes. He has one sibling, a year younger. He's very powerful magic, and he also likes to chew on his strings. So yeah. Okay, so this was going to be his reference page, but I only got one drawing in, and I just absolutely hated it. I was so done that I just decided that's all I'm going to draw. So it's just him sitting down, chilling. Oh, he's also emo, if you can tell. He's very emo. But his face markings are like these two little swirls like under his cheeks, and then he has on his forehead here, like under his horns. They're really, really hard to see, and usually you can't really see them. He has naturally black hair, but he dyed it to like dark brown because I don't know why. I thought it'd be interesting. Oh, I forgot to mention that some of them have pets, so for some reason I just could not draw pets to save the life of me, like animals, so they look, like, terrible. I don't think Atlas has a pet, but Rowan does, which is Puppy Cake, which is a super fluffy dog. I think it's like a Pomeranian. You can't tell. It looks like a demon right now, to be honest. Okay, and here's a drawing of Atlas again, in the same meme as, yeah. Okay, and then this is Atlas and Liam, like, being, like, I don't know how to describe it, just like, what the heck, to, like, somebody, like, talking crap about them, I guess. I don't know. That's Atlas, this is Liam over here. And then I have all of their eye shapes and, nope, I lied. That's just some of my OC's eye shapes. Okay, that's all the ones I have in this sketchbook. I'm done with these stupid paper things falling out, so I'm just gonna set them over here. Go away. Again, I don't think I have actual many drawings of Atlas in here, but I do have at least, like, two, I think. I remember drawing something. I don't know if I have showed it yet because I think I missed it. But anyway, so this is Atlas. This is what I'm talking about, like when he's like Patterns Club, you know? I did not want to draw his face, so I just drew him with mask. He looks super cool. Yeah. Okay, surprisingly, that's all the drawings I have of Atlas, I think. Okay, so the next to see I'm gonna look at is going to be Liam, because I have a lot of stuff of Liam. I think he might be my favorite character out of all of them, and yeah, he's cool. But he originally was just a doodle from my math book doodle, so there's gonna be a lot of him in here. Just need to find him. Okay, I think this is one here. This is not his like original, but he looks funky. Okay, then here's him again. I kind of got mad at drawing his torso, so it got cut off. This was gonna be Neptune, but then I never actually finished it. I'm not exactly sure why. I almost forgot. Here's like a really tiny, oh, so sorry, a little tiny doodle of him. There's so many like random little things in here I miss all the time. Okay, here's a bunch of small doodles. I think this is where his original design came from. He originally had black hair and it was a different haircut. Yeah, I like these doodles. These look really cool. I like them. Here's another one. Anyways, here's another doodle of him. I don't know if I recorded those. Here's another tiny doodle of him. Another doodle of him. I think I actually missed another Atlas doodle. Here's one of his original doodles too. I can't believe I missed so many. I found freaking more doodles of Atlas. Here's his actual like a drawing I really like. It's so hard to copy that. I think this is the drawing I was trying to copy in my math stuff. But yeah, I also wanted to note that Atlas is 16, Seraphine is 15, and Liam is 15. I don't know how I completely forgot to say that, but yeah. Okay, so here's his page, his side profile. He plays hockey. He gets hurt a lot, which is why he has so many bandages everywhere and band-aids. He has shadow magic, so he can produce and take away shadows, you know. He he's a little sarcastic. He's very monotone. He doesn't have too much like fluctuation in his voice. He's kind of passive, very patient, calm, cunning, freaking lucky, arrogant, sarcastic, resilient. I have a lot of stuff for him. He is asexual, which means he doesn't experience any sexual attraction. This is him in his hockey uniform playing. He is an ISTP personality type. He's adopted. He has a twin sister. And he has OCD. He has very dark humor too. He has very good teamwork though. Then I think that's all I have in here of him. By the way, I'm just not going to show the drawings I already showed once for like, you know, 2 different characters. So yeah, here's another drawing of him with the same thing. Okay, so the drawing I was talking about earlier that like I haven't showed because I've missed it. I just completely went past this for some reason, but I drew them. I saw like this meme on Pinterest, and so I drew it. I don't know if I have it still, but here is Liam getting eyeliner, which is this is what it looks like. Callista is applying it because he's so fancy. And then this is Atlas up here. He's wearing a suit, very cool. And then this is Rowan. She's wearing like a corset and a pretty dress. Okay, here is Liam again. He's got a hockey stick. He looks kind of scared. I don't really know why though. Also, they are all in a band together, but well, not all of them actually. Some of them are. I don't remember who's in the band and who's not, who plays what. Yeah. That's the drawings I have of Liam in those, but I just remembered I actually made this zine. I never posted an actual update to it, but I worked on this a while ago. I expected to be done with this so quickly, but it didn't. It's not even finished yet. So yeah, here's some fancy outfits. This is supposed to be like replicating like a magazine, like if he was a magazine. Here is a bunch of information on his magic. If you want to like pause and read, you can, because I am not explaining anything thoroughly. So then we have a bunch of comments that all of his friend made about him. Okay, there we go. Here's some things that are like on his wish list, like things that he likes. He has very expensive taste, honestly. I think that might be because he grew up poor. I hate this drawing. And he just really likes stuff, honestly. So here's a drawing that I attempted to do of a realistic version of him, like realism, but it honestly just creeps me out and I have no idea why. Okay, so the next OC is going to be Leela. I don't think she has any doodles in here because I actually don't remember when I made her, but obviously late enough that she doesn't have any doodles, or I just can't remember her design, either one. So she's a lesbian, and she has this wound on her face from getting like a knife thrown at her. That sounds absolutely wild, but like, yeah, her mom is like a really bad person. But thankfully she doesn't live with her mom, and I don't know where the heck she is, but it doesn't really matter because she's terrible. She lives with her dad, and they have a really good relationship. This is her hand marking. She also has a tongue piercing too. She has burn marks like on there we go, the top of her head, and also like her shoulder too. She has this like strand of hair that kind of just floats around, like gravity doesn't affect it for some reason. This is the layout of her room, closet, mirror doors, and she has this like little stairway area, which is what it looks like right here. She secretly loves vampire novels, but she doesn't tell anybody. She is 16, and yeah, she has a girlfriend. Her name is Leela. Not Leela, I'm sorry, Callista. Gosh. So this is her body type and like different marks and stuff. Her scar, story and drawing I did, some information about her. She is autistic and she's a very curious person. She it's funny because I actually made her and her girlfriend together, and one of them, Callista, was supposed to be like kind of like the sun personality type, and then Leela was supposed to be more of a moon personality type. But that never actually, I realized, worked out because Leela isn't very moon coded, but that's okay. Leela is very reliable, consistent. She's a very emotional person too, and very like empathetic, and she's very caring. But she also can be kind of inconsiderate sometimes because she's not really aware of her surroundings sometimes. Okay. Whoa, shake camera. Okay, so here's a drawing of hers. It was my attempt on doing perspective. She has like a violet hair color, which is actually funny because her hair color I decided way before I want to dye my hair that color, and I actually love it a lot. Her hair is so pretty. She has white ends here. And her face marking are these like two little like freckles here. They look like freckles. She has a Y2K aesthetic. I just realized I don't think I really created a like family like backstory thing, because the most backstory they all have is really like their relationship with their family and friends and stuff. And I don't think I actually even made one for Callista. Okay, here is Leela again, but she's playing the guitar. I think she plays electric guitar or something. I'm not exactly sure because I don't remember really. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all I have for Leela. Okay, next to see is going to be Neptune. He doesn't have any sort of like animal or like anything like that. He has water powers, and yeah. He plays volleyball and likes to skateboard. This is his hand marking and it's just general design. He's very quiet. He gets a little patient sometimes, but like, yeah, who doesn't, honestly? He has burn marks like on his arms right here, so he always keeps bandages around his wrists. And ankles, I think ankles, but I don't quite remember. His family is Catholic, and he has a fear of being abandoned and like left by his friends. So he has a little bit of trust issues, to be honest. I think that's all I have for him in this. He is a very emotional person. This is him in a flannel because that's part of the meme. I completely forgot to show this drawing of Leela, but this is a drawing I did inspired by a manga panel, I think. I don't know the anime or anything, I just saw someone do an inspired thing too, so yeah. So this is her like leaning over, and this is what her face looked like. It took so long to do this, it was so frustrating. But as far as Neptune goes, he is an INFP. He overthinks a lot, but he is very emotional and cares about people, honestly. But as I said, he has trust issues, so he kind of like second guesses himself a lot, I think. So next we are going to do Callista, but she isn't in here, So Callista and Sky both are like my latest characters, and they were more of like an idea for a while, so they aren't as developed as my other OCs are. I also had another OC, Dimitri, that I had for a while, but I just could not make his personality work. I had to completely rewrite him. This is his design, so I just kind of scrapped him, and yeah. I don't think I actually have information on Callista. This is literally her whole section. This is literally it. Not that. So she's an ESFJ console. This is some of the music she likes. She is, I think, oh, sorry, I just remembered. Atlas is also bi. I don't know why I just remembered that. Atlas is bi. I don't remember what Callista is. I don't think she actually has determined sexuality yet, but her magic is dreams. So she can control dreams, make dreams, stuff like that. Okay, so surprisingly, I don't think I have any drawings of her in here, besides the one with her doing Liam's makeup. So, but I do know I have drawings in here of her. I know that for sure. Anyways, she has a very sunny personality type, and she's very like nice and caring. But it's kind of funny though because she can't cook to save her life. So instead, she brings like lots of fun like snacks and things for all her friends to school. Like bring snacks to school for her friends, which is
okay.
Awesome.
So for my main project, for my subscriber special, I decided to do a big long drawing of all my OCs having sleepover.
And she has like orange and black.
I don't quite remember how long this whole thing took because I'm recording this like 3 months after making this video.
She also collects swords. She loves swords.
But yeah,
she has
so I have 8
so
OCs.
At the time, I wasn't very good drawing dead blocks. It wasn't very
noise. And I have 8 OCs.
So I have to like redo her hair.
They all have powers and they live in, well, basically not really a storyline or anything. It's just
she also has a farmhouse
go to school together, and they're just one big friend group. And
okay, so the last
that's basically it. They just are happy, and it's awesome.
She is a bug.
I think about like what they do in the future. In the future, I think they might live together, maybe in college or something. But
she's 15.
Yeah.
Also, Callista is 16. I forgot to say that.
Not much of an interesting story, but I think it's awesome.
So Sky is
so I made these OCs a couple years ago,
adventurous. She laughs a lot. She's a morning person, and she loves to go
like hiking
from
and
being
15 to 16, and they all have
she really likes
powers.
Kind of like 2020s music.
Atlas is 16, and he
has
has electricity powers. He can like make electricity.
I don't think I've decided that. I don't know
it's
if I
very
have many
rare,
drawings of Sky,
honestly.
since she's
It's a
literally
rare
my most
thing
recent.
in that
I do
universe.
have one though. I developed
and
her.
also some of them are like part human and part something else. Like he's part sort of demon or something or devil.
Okay.
There's Rowan, she has fire powers, and she's part scorpion, even though she looks nothing like a scorpion.
That's her actual face marking, but I'm definitely
and
going to
there's
draw that often.
which Rowan and Seraphine are dating.
This is just a bunch of random information about her. She has a very coquette style and like academia style, but she tries really hard. She studies all the time, she tries. It's part of her family life, honestly, but she always gets C's and D's, which is really terrible for her, but she tries really hard, and she's optimistic.
I'm half asleep.
Okay, so
she has
I
light
just
powers, so she can
remembered
provide
that I
light.
actually have more drawings of my OCs. Mostly
Liam,
this one is
shade power, so he can like provide shade wherever, take shade away.
So changed her design.
He's part fox.
Yeah, this is from my art class. So
then there's Neptune.
Yeah, I don't really understand why I did that art style. I like never did that art style.
And he has water power, so he's not anything else. He's just a human.
It has. Then there's Lila. I really was into oil pastels for some
pressure
reason.
powers.
I'm not good at drawing with them.
Like put
but like
pressure
I have like a little
things,
section for all my OCs, like
force
right
and
here,
energy and stuff.
and Neptune.
And then there's
kind of goofy. They all look really
Callista,
goofy.
which Lila and Callista are dating. And Callista has dream power, so she can control dreams, and she's also
Rowan.
a moth.
Sorry, the camera's so glitchy. I don't know
Okay,
what's
so
wrong
Sky is
Seraphine,
my 8th OC, I think.
Callista.
Anyways, so she has sound power, so she can like recreate
Atlas
sounds and stuff.
And Sky.
She is part
Yeah, they all have like their
I'm
own
not sure
color.
Bug,
I like how this one turned out.
Didn't even think about that.
Anyways, I think that's all of
yeah.
it. Sorry, I talk.
So if I'm being honest, I don't really know what to say here, like in this whole segment, because
now we can
originally I was gonna like give like a quick overview of all my characters, but I have a lot of characters, and like I don't have enough time to talk about all of them and like correctly, you know, like give them like a right thing. But also sorry about the camera view here, because my phone kept slipping on my stand I had, so that really sucked. And this whole like recording process thing took so long. Like, okay, it didn't take so long. It took like twice the amount of time it would have been if I just worked on it like without anything, like recording it, because it was frustrating to work with. But anyways, and you are only gonna be able to see clips of what I did, because doing the whole thing, like recording all of it, would have been like really hard. And on top of that, I move around so much when I draw. Like I don't just sit down and draw for 3 hours straight. I like eat snacks and like watch videos because I'm lazy. But yeah, so I had a lot of fun doing this, and it was really like interesting to like think about like what each of them would wear to bed and stuff, you know, because everyone wears something different. Like some people, I don't know, it was really fun. I don't have a big fun drawing like the objects and like background and stuff like that, but yeah, whatever. So a fun fact about the magical system in this universe is that I originally came up with it in 2023 when I got kind of bored. I saw like a random like post or something, and I also saw someone else like make their own magical system. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. What if I did that? And also at the time I was really, really, really into the Owl House, and they have magic there. I'm like, what if I just made my own? Like, wouldn't that be so cool? So I did make my own, and a year or two later, I decided to make some OCs because I realized I'd never had official OCs, you know? I've only ever like made gacha characters and just randomly came up with some character to draw. So I decided to make them, and I was like, what if I just gave them magical system I already created? So that's what I did. But yeah, I haven't really fully developed the world or anything, but it's really fun to like have them have powers and stuff like that. And I don't have enough time to talk about each of my OC's personalities and stuff, but I'll try to like just kind of say some random like things about them, I guess. Like Liam, he is really flexible, and he has OCD, and also he's very monotone. He doesn't have very much expression in his voice, and he's really into hockey. Like he loves hockey and stuff. And there's Liam. He really loves space. He's a sensitive person, and he's pretty chill, honestly. He likes to do basketball, and not basketball, the heck, volleyball. He likes volleyball, and he likes to skateboard too. He likes to do those two things. And then there's Lila. She loves Twilight and like vampire novels and stuff, but she won't tell anyone that. And her room was like really cool. She has this like really cool like nook, like little like reading area, like up, you know. And so she likes to hang out there sometime. She lives with her dad, because her mom, thankfully, is out of her life. Her mom is a really bad person, but her dad and her just can live together. They're really chill. It's really cool. And then there's Rowan. She has, I think, a couple siblings, and she's the middle child, I'm pretty sure. She has a rough relationship with her family, but it's fine, because she has lots of friends. And she has a very fiery personality. She gets angry really quickly. But she does care a lot, and she's very sassy. And then there is Sky. Sky is the most recent character I've made, and she's very adventurous, but she's also nice, but also is not the kind of person to like just be a pushover. She's not a pushover at all. She tries her best to be like really good student. She tries to get awesome grades, but that doesn't really work out for her. She has C's and D's, but that really sucks. She'll be fine though. It'll be fine. And then there is Atlas. Atlas is very flexible like person. Like he does well in like lots of different situations. Like things can change, and he's like, it's fine. We're good. We're chill. Um, he doesn't have a great relationship with his father. And he likes to draw, but he doesn't think he's very good like artist or anything. But he's honestly pretty good. And then I have Seraphine. Seraphine is albino. Also, there's supposed to be a clip here, and there's like that change there, but I think I deleted it a while ago. But yeah, Seraphine's the last one. She has a very grunge style and very fluffy hair, and she's dating Rowan, and she is very adventurous. Okay, so the last OC I'm pretty sure is also Callista. She has a very more of a chubby body type, and she loves to be like outside. She's very kind and sweet. She's a terrible cook. She loves to bring snacks for her friends to school. Oh, and by the way, I'm just gonna play the same clip over and over again of my character doing 360 because I ran out of footage and I want to keep talking. But I think that's all my OCs. Let me check real quick. Okay, so yes, that was all my OCs. I'm like 99% sure. I'm half asleep, so I may have miscounted. Anyways, thank you guys so much for 800 subscribers. And like I love how this art piece came out. I am so very sorry this took so long to come out. Like seriously, this is terrible. If you end up making it to the end of the video, which I don't know if anyone will or not, I don't think so. Anyways, thank you so much for watching for this long. Like it's been currently 31 minutes, so that's a while, and my like ramblings are not very coherent at all or laid out or anything like that. So thank you so much for listening to me talk, and just thank you so much everyone for all the subscribers, and have a good day, night, or evening. Goodbye.